trying to manifest a specific person into your life, your soul partner or soulmate. I get this question a lot. How do I manifest a specific person into my life? And I'm gonna give you my truthful answer in this video, if it is possible and how it is possible, right? And I'll just give you some general dating advice in this video as well. For the people that are single, still sort of trying to figure out who they're supposed to be with, this can be a very lonely, detrimental feeling. And when you then find a person where you think you're super compatible, you might feel like you want to manifest that specific person into your life, right? So I'm gonna give you my truthful answer to that question in this video. My name is Davy. I am a PhD student in chemical engineering at the University of Cambridge, and in my free time I love to study topics related to self-development and just general bridging the gap between science and self-development, which actually have a lot in overlap. So how do you manifest a specific person into your life? My truthful answer to that question is, if you are trying to manifest a specific person into your life, that means you're manifesting a person into your life that doesn't see your value, that doesn't care about not losing you, because otherwise they would be in your life. So your question to me is, I'm trying to manifest a specific person into my life that doesn't want to be in my life voluntarily, because that person isn't showing up to me right now currently, yet I am trying to manifest them into my life. So that means that person doesn't value you, that person doesn't care about losing you, because if they cared about losing you, they would be in your life and they would risk losing you and they would want you in their life, right? So you're trying to manifest a person that doesn't see your value. Full stop. Full stop. That is the truth of it. Because otherwise that person would be showing up in your life right now and would acknowledge your value and would be there for you. And what that shows to me is that you don't value yourself. If you're trying to manifest a specific person into your life, I'm sorry, but the truthful answer is that you don't know your self-worth. You don't know your self-value. If you knew your self-worth, you would know that you're too good to manifest a specific person into your life. It wasn't showing up in your life voluntarily to begin with. I know this is not the answer you want to hear, but you really, really need to go back to yourself and work on your self-worth and understand your boundaries, understand your value, because imagine, even if you manifest that specific person into your life, they weren't there showing up for you voluntarily. And an important thing with this as well is that you're probably in love with the idea of this person. You're in love with specific traits that they have, or this idea or vision that you have of your supposedly compatibility. Oh, but he or she really suits me in that aspect. I'll never find a person that has this and this and that. Or they're just so good looking, and you're like, oh, but I really want them in my life. But you're not in love with their behavior. You're not in love with how they're showing up for you, because otherwise you wouldn't have to manifest them into your life. They're not treating you in the way that you would like. They're not showing up for you. They're not giving you the attention that you want. They're not giving you the acknowledgement that you want. And yet you're trying to manifest this person into your life. So you're manifesting someone that doesn't see your value. What do you think is going to end up happening? Why do you want a person in your life that doesn't see your value? How do you think that relationship is going to go? Even if there is a hypothetical scenario where you get into a relationship, or you get this person back into your life, This person didn't choose to be there voluntarily and they didn't care about losing you, yet you want them in your life. So my answer is, you need to work on your self-worth. You need to work on your self-love. You need to work on how you would want to be treated. And I'll explain in this video how to manifest healthy love into your life. First of all, what I also want you to understand is that God or the universe sees things that you can't see. You might have this image of this person and think they're so compatible and so perfect, but what do you think is going to end up happening down the line? This person is already not showing up for you right now. Let's say you end up with this person, you're going to have kids with this person, and this person is then not showing up for you. How is this person compatible? You really need to take a close look at, in terms of compatibility, is there actual compatibility in terms of who I am and who that person is? Or am I just in love with a specific idea that I have of a person? They're so funny, or they have this specific job that I really like, or this and this and that. But those are just traits. That's not their behavior. Their behavior is they're not showing up for you right now and they're not valuing you. And why do you want that in your life? And God or the universe sees things and hears things that you can't. So he or the universe might know things about this person that you don't. So there might be a reason that this person is right now not in your life. You're not meant to be together. If you were meant to be together, you will be, or you would be. Stop focusing on this specific person and start focusing your energy back on yourself. What do you want? What do you need? Start treating yourself nicely. Start to take yourself on dates. What void are you trying to fill with trying to manifest this specific person into your life? What do you think they're gonna give you? A feeling of self-worth? A feeling of feeling loved? A feeling of feeling acknowledged? Well, clearly this person is currently not valuing you. So why are you expecting this from this specific person? Now, what should you do instead of manifesting a specific person? I want you to manifest just love in general. A person without a face. Start to script about the ideal relationship that you would like to have. How do you want to be treated? How do you want the person to shop for you? You could even write down a list of how you want that person to look. But don't give it a face. Don't give it a specific name. Right? This is just your ideal partner and how you would want to be treated. And focus on that. Become in love with that idea. Let the universe decide who can fulfill that role for you. Don't try to manifest one specific person, because love can get so much better than you'd ever imagined when it's reciprocated and when it is with someone that values you, worships the very floor that you walk on, which is what you deserve. You deserve to be in such a healthy, loving relationship. And the more you work on yourself, the more you love yourself, the healthier the relationship you'll end up in. When you're trying to manifest a specific person, you're probably under the impression that love is scarce, that this specific person will never find someone like them, or you'll never find someone as good looking, or you'll never find someone with that specific job. Oh, but they had this specific compatibility with me, supposed compatibility, because it is often about specific characteristics or traits that they have or things that they do in their life that you find compatible, but it's not actually their behavior that is compatible, right? But this is not scarce. You could manifest those traits, those specific traits that you liked in another person. And even better, added to that, all of the other qualities that you would like to have in a person. One of them being consistency, and one of them should be a person that sees your value and that respects you and that shows up for you. When we're trying to manifest another person into our life, why do we want them in our life? It's because we think they are going to give us a sense of self-worth. They're going to give us value. They're going to make us feel important, make us feel special. And all that shows is that you're not able to do all of those things yourself. If you want to end up in a healthy relationship, an equal relationship, as someone that sees your value, you first have to see your own value. Some specific dating advice is communicate your needs from the start. You're not being needy. You're not being too much. No, you just know what you want. And if a person is not showing up in that way for you from the get-go, you can identify the red flags from the beginning and filter them out. And don't try to be this chill person, chill girl, chill boy from the beginning, because if this person is then getting used to that and not meeting your needs and you actually want more from them, you're basing this whole relationship on a false premises. The more you respect yourself, the more you love yourself, the healthier the person will be that you eventually end up with. So in dating, you communicate your demands and needs from the start, from the beginning, clearly, and the person that aligns with that and sees your value would go with that, would agree with that. And the person that doesn't means they don't see your value. So filter it out, you know? And when you love yourself and when you have clear boundaries and when you communicate your needs clearly, you actually become magnetic. Confidence is a very magnetic energy to be in, because you're of a high vibrational, confident energy. Other people, friendships, but loving relationships as well, will just love to be around you because you radiate this high vibrational energy. So if you're trying to manifest love, work on your confidence. You'll become a magnet for love. And working on your confidence is easier said than done, but what it is truly about is just valuing yourself, worshipping yourself. When you don't get what you would like in a relationship, you walk away and you trust yourself to walk away from it as well. I hope you got anything useful out of this video, and there's no judgment from my side as well if you're doing this, but I just want to give you a little reality check that this is not about that person. This is about a lack of self-love, a lack of self-worth. Why would you want a person in your life that doesn't see your value? That just shows lack of self-worth to me. So work on that first, and love that you end up with, that you're manifesting, will be healthier and more loving and fulfilling that you could have ever imagined. Thank you for listening to me, and leave me a like and comment on my video if you liked any of this, and I would love to see you in my next video. Sending you my love.